Hello friends, I have a question for you. Do any of you have just kind of a favorite YouTube video that you consistently go back to and consistently watch over and over again and enjoy, and ultimately you feel that if the creator of that YouTube video knew that, they would be going, "Really, that video? That's the one you like to watch on repeat?" For me, that video is a video that AliceintheRabbitHole did several years ago where she went through reviews on her absolute favorite products, in particular the one-star reviews, and she gave her thoughts. It's just such a funny video to me. I'll link it below so you can check it out. One of my favorite moments in that video is she's talking about a tinted moisturizer, right? And in the review, somebody is saying, "I bought this and I'm so upset that it doesn't have SPF." And she's just like, "It doesn't say it has SPF though. Why'd you buy it if that was something you wanted it to have?" Point being, I think about this video all the time, and I thought, what if we do it with skincare? What if we do it with skincare? I think this could be very fun. Before we get into today's video, I want to make sure to say this video is all in good fun. I do want to kind of review reviews, so to speak, talk a little bit about what I think makes a good quality review, especially because I make the What's New in Skincare series. I'm always reading reviews on brand new products, and I will tell you, I genuinely feel like some are so much more helpful than others, so maybe we can talk a little bit about that in today's video, but ultimately it's all in good fun. I'm not any kind of a review expert. Until schools start adding that to the curriculum, I don't know if any of us are review experts. So it's all in good fun. We are definitely going to look at one-star reviews, though I do think that will be the most entertaining. I know a lot of you share my love for Korean beauty products, so I think the first product that we should investigate the reviews on is the Laneige Cream Skin Toner and Moisturizer. I am going to be looking at the reviews on the Sephora website because I always do. I feel like such a traitor sometimes. I'll be on the Ulta website shopping for something, and if it's also carried at Sephora, I will bounce over to the Sephora website to read the reviews and then go back to Ulta and buy it. Just tell me I'm not alone. Just tell me I'm not alone. I don't think I am. Anyway, I think Sephora has the best layout or something. There's just something very user-friendly about the Sephora website. So that's where we're going to read reviews, but again, we're going to read all kinds of different reviews, I suspect. So you all get the idea of this video. By the way, I don't think we'll do timestamps and links. I don't think there's really a reason. It's just a for fun video today. But anyway, let's go do this. Let's go over to the Sephora website and check out this product. So the first review here is titled, "Not Worth the Money. Felt zero difference in my skin's hydration using this product, and it left my skin feeling greasy. I used it about 4 to 5 times before I decided I wanted to return it. They wouldn't let me return it where I got it at Kohl's because I didn't have a receipt, and they couldn't bring up my Beauty Insider on their computer to prove I bought it, so I guess now I have to keep it." 3 up votes, 8 down votes. Oh, and one more thing, I also really appreciate that Sephora tells us the skin types of everybody. However, in research we would call this self-reported data, so this person says they have combination skin. We're going with their word on that. Maybe they have dry skin and don't know it, maybe they have dehydrated skin, but they're saying they have combination skin. Okay, let's talk about this review. So first off, I will say I appreciate that they talk about how it felt on their skin, saying that it left their skin feeling greasy. While I disagree, that's helpful information. I think that a lot of people would criticize this review because they say they used it 4 to 5 times. Most skincare enthusiasts would probably agree that you might want to use a product a little longer than that. The reason that I chose 2 weeks for my 2-week trials is because I noticed when looking at the studies on how ingredients perform on the skin, that seems to be about the bare minimum, and I think that is a good bare minimum because that's where you start to see the results of a product. If you stick with it longer, you'll see even more of the results. 4 to 5 times here, it's not necessarily enough to, I feel, form a real, real solid opinion on that product, but all that said, because Sephora only has this 30-day return policy, I think I do understand, and I will also point out that with products that are just hydrating, just moisturizing, honestly even just cleansing, just cleansers, I think you actually might be able to form an opinion sooner. Products with active ingredients, that's probably going to be a lot harder. You really need a long period of time to see how actives go for you. But basic hydration, I'll give them this. What I will say about this review, if you take a look at it, it does seem that over half of the review isn't really about the product. Instead, it's about their failure to return. And I want to say, I feel bad for them. I feel really bad for this person because I can see that this is a verified purchase. They purchased it on their Beauty Insider account. They should have been able to return this. You don't need a receipt with Sephora. You need to prove you bought it on your account. So I think that what's really happening with this review is I think they're reviewing that more so than the product. I have a sneaking suspicion that if this person had been able to get their money back and take this product back that they weren't happy with, I feel like maybe they would have given it 3 stars instead of 1 star. This is why the concept of bias actually really fascinates me, because it does affect every last one of us, and I think it's hardest to see it in yourself, and yet I bet 8 people hit dislike on this, probably because they went, you're just reviewing that you couldn't return it. But I will say I feel bad for them. By the way, if you're international, I want to really quickly talk about the return policy in America. I think so many people in other countries that don't have our return policy really hate us Americans for this. I'm going to tell you something. I would say our return policy benefits 2 groups of people the most. Number 1, the stores, more on that in a moment. And number 2, sketchy people who are just gross with returns, who will buy stuff to use it over the weekend and return it. And we all hate those people. We all hate them. But yeah, I think it benefits the stores the most. Sephora in particular. Sephora in particular. I used to live really close to a Sephora, so I would go in store all the time. And the employees would always try to talk me into buying stuff, even if I was just browsing. They would stand there and say, well, if you don't like it, you can just return it. And I hate that it works. We'll stand there and go, oh, I do want to buy something. It is fun to spend money and get new things and take them home. And if I don't like it, I can just get all of my money back. But the reality is, most of us very rarely return things. If we get talked into buying it under that premise of the return policy, we will get home, we will often say, it's all right. It's not a game-changing product, but it's all right. And yet we won't return it because returning it is a hassle, and we have guilt about the idea of returning it, even though that's what talked us into buying it. So it's a very complicated situation, and this kind of thing absolutely can happen. So I feel like it's a little bit more of a harsh review on the product than it needs to be, but at the same time, the Cream Skin Refiner is so popular that I don't think this is really gonna bring down the rating too much. And yeah, I feel bad for them. That shouldn't have happened. Something went really wrong there. Second review here, overpriced water. One of the most talked about moisturizing toners that should be moisturizing, yet it's not. This just felt like I was smearing water on my face. Are they reviewing the right product? I can see if this review said overpriced milk. No, overpriced almond milk. I would go, oh yeah, I can see that. It has a very similar consistency to not milk. Milk is too thick. Almond milk. But water, this doesn't, it's milky. It's not watery. It's milky. So I'm very confused. I do question if they're reviewing the right product here. Also, because I really struggle to feel like this isn't moisturizing. If anything, I wouldn't be surprised if we keep seeing more people like the first review say that it was too greasy. I think this is a moisturizing toner. Let's scroll down and find some longer reviews. All right, here's one that says, great concept, however. I feel like this product really didn't do any good for me at all. A 2-in-1 combo product like this sounds amazing, since I'm always looking for ways to simplify my skincare routine. But it was always too much or too little. On its own, it doesn't provide the hydration that I need unless I pack on multiple layers, in which it starts feeling grossly sticky, and paired with another moisturizer on top, no matter how light or heavy, always leaves me terribly greasy and also sticky in the morning. Super sad this didn't work out. This one is kind of hard for me because I do not feel this at all. For me, this is a product that, it's not even a favorite product for me, but it's a product that I respect. It's different. It's very moisturizing in my opinion. It is fragrance-free, pretty non-irritating, so I don't think I could ever conceptualize giving this under 4 stars. But I think it's important to recognize that we all do have different experiences, and they're even explaining what they don't like about it. So they're saying it doesn't provide hydration, and I think that's a good point. In my top 5 hydrating products, I didn't include any of the more milky type of products because I don't feel their strength is hydrating. I actually feel their strength is a little bit of hydration and a little more on the moisturizing side. So it could just be that they are looking for strictly hydration, in which case this is probably not the most ideal product on the market. And even then, I think it's a good example of how no product is ever going to be for everyone. So in spite of me disagreeing with the review itself in terms of my own experience, I think it's a helpful review. What do y'all want to do next? I'm thinking we should go and see some of the best sellers on the Sephora website. We'll look at some 1-star reviews of best sellers. All right, so I'm gonna sort this page by best selling. What the heck, Sephora? What? You're really gonna tell me that these brand new glow recipe sets are bestsellers? How are they going to be bestsellers? They just came out. Y'all are seriously telling me all of the bestsellers are all glow recipe? What on earth? Okay, oh my god, they're saying the bestseller is the Papaya Sorbet Smoothing Enzyme Cleansing Balm and Makeup Remover. I did not like that product. I did not like this one at all. However, this might be interesting. Maybe we'll see if I agree with 1-star reviews. I don't know if I'd give it a 1-star though. I don't think I'd give too many products a 1-star rating. I just think everybody has different preferences. Wow, so many of these people have combination skin. Okay, horrid as far as cleansing balms go. A dramatic intro. The amount of rinsing it took to get this off my face was insane. For those who haven't done a 2-step cleansing method before, this is not normal with oil cleansers, and they normally emulsify and rinse off easily. I had to use so little of this product to get it off my face that it nullified any benefits as far as makeup removal. When I used what I would consider to be a normal amount, I found myself having to use my fingernails to scratch product off as it would not rinse away. Vanilla, Pharmacy, and Youth to the People all offer superior cleansing balms for similar prices. This one is not worth the trouble. The only good thing I can say about it is that the packaging is cute. Oh, look at that! 16 upvotes, 4 downvotes. I think this is a helpful review because of the massive amount of detail that they gave. They really talked about why they didn't like this. And I agree, this was pretty much my exact experience with this product, but I'm gonna say something because you know me, you know I'm always over here thinking. I hope you all know that. I hope you all know that if you just randomly think about me at any given moment, I'm over here going, trying to figure out life, the universe, and everything. Anyway. One of the things I've been realizing is, you know how in every video I keep saying I like non-foaming, very gentle cleansers? Lo and behold, I don't like this cleansing balm, but it made me wonder, what if the second cleanser you're using with these cleansing balms makes a huge difference? If you are using a very stripping, a very foaming type of cleanser, that would probably take something like this off with no problem. And I think what this really illustrates is that when it comes to reviews, all of them, not just skincare, makeup too, the review itself never exists in a void where that is the only product influencing anything. You know, the other products in a person's skincare routine affect the outcome of that product. Diet affects the outcome. Stress levels affect the outcome. Because, you know, I put out a video basically saying exactly what this person said, and I had some people in my comment section saying, what on earth, I love it. It's my favorite cleansing balm I've ever tried. And I don't think they're lying. I don't think those people are lying. I just think they must be doing something very differently from what I do. Speaking of cleansers, do you want to look up a cleanser that I just recently talked about, the Tatcha Cleanser? Tatcha, the Rice Wash Skin Softening Cleanser. Oh, let's go see what we have for some 1-star reviews on this product. Long reviews are my jam, so let's find a long one. Ooh, horrible for acne-prone skin. I have acne-prone skin, but I love this product. Let's see what's going on. If I could give this 0 stars, I would. I had super high expectations for this, given it's a reputable brand and has super high rating. Typically, I have acne-prone skin, but with washing my face every day, I usually have little to no breakouts. That's very interesting. That does not work for me. I know that's an antiquated trope at this point of if you have acne, just wash your face. I guess it can work for some people, but that's not enough for me. I used the moisturizer with no problem and started using the face wash and instantly had an insane breakout. And I even gave it a few days to clear up and it still continues to worsen. Seriously, my face looked as if it was covered in hives and I had terrible underground pimples that I've never had before. I washed my face with a different face wash the night after and it all basically disappeared overnight. I really don't recommend this if you are prone to acne. Don't let the reviews fool you like they did me. I appreciate the level of detail that this person gave, but I think that they are kind of falling into a trap that I used to fall into. And I wonder if this is because they have acne, I have acne. I wonder if we are more susceptible to this. And that is thinking that products either will or won't cause breakouts for everyone. So I knew that in reading one-star reviews of skincare products, we were going to come across somebody with an allergic reaction. I don't think I necessarily knew that they weren't going to recognize it. No, I should have known that. I should have known that because I don't think every person is thinking about allergies when they go and buy products. Not enough people talk about this reality, but it is a very real reality. And they are describing with hives an allergic reaction. So I really do deeply feel bad for them because allergies are so frustrating. They're so frustrating. But I really want to tell this person that it just doesn't mean it's going to be everyone's experience. You know, all the people who are saying they love this, they're not lying. They just didn't have an allergic reaction to it. And let me tell you, this is something I've lived and learned. This is absolutely something I've lived and learned. I did not know this in the beginning either. But it's a really good thing to know that, you know, anything can cause an allergic reaction, sometimes even very innocuous ingredients, and it can make you hate a product that other people are swearing by. I mean, honestly, it's good to have this. I'm glad this person posted this because I think it's important to share that allergies can happen even with something like a cleanser that isn't on your skin that long. But yeah, that's absolutely what happened with this product, and I feel really bad for this person. What's another Sephora favorite for me? Pharmacy's Honey Halo. Oh my goodness, I used to love this moisturizer. I still do, but I used to too. Ooh, this is gonna be reading negative reviews on a favorite product for me. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so let's find our one-star reviews here. Here we go. Wanted to love it, but just had to return it. Bought this cream thinking it would be a great moisturizer cream because of all the great reviews on Sephora and some YouTube influencers. I'm really hitting a point in my life where I wonder if the influencer app has come in and added themselves into my dictionary in my phone because it is shocking how many times that word shows up when I'm typing. I'll type in fluctuations and it autocorrects to influencer. I'm like, that's very rude. That is highly rude. But sadly, this was a really bad purchase. I have dry, dehydrated skin. Oh, I really appreciate that they said not only their skin type, but their skin concern as well. And thought with all the great ingredients, it would work for me. But it didn't, and I returned it after 3 weeks of using this. My skin felt parched and more dehydrated. When I went to return it, 2 people recommended First Aid Beauty Collagen Firming Cream, and it has truly rescued my dry skin. My daughter even said to get it because she saw a lot of people raving about it on social media. Pharmacy has to do better. It's $45 and Fab is $42, and much better quality and results for the price. This cream is nourishing and soothing my dry skin. Pharmacy Honey Halo is a fail for me. It's missing that special feeling that a good cream needs. Look elsewhere, not this one. Hope this honest review helps someone. I do feel like that last part was kind of insinuating that people who have said it's good are also not being honest. I think a lot of people also like this product though. Skincare is extremely personal. Some people are probably lying. The Sunday Riley scandal did happen. It was a thing, but I think, yeah, I really think everyone has different experiences. While I disagree with this because I love Pharmacy's Honey Halo, I will say, you know what? I think this is a helpful review. What I like is that they really described their skin. They really described what they were looking for. They described what this didn't do for them, and they even said a product that they prefer. I feel like comparisons and reviews are so helpful. Unfortunately, it's only helpful if you've tried that product. But if you are scrolling and you are thinking, the First Aid Beauty Collagen Firming Cream is my favorite product. Should I try this? Maybe not. Maybe they are 2 very different products. I wouldn't be surprised by that at all, actually, because I would say the First Aid Beauty actually has a lot more of an emollient feel as opposed to some of the more occlusive moisturizers, which sets it apart, and that's part of why I really like it. I also think it's great for irritation. They're saying dry and dehydrated skin. I think if you have irritation, whether it be from acne or from other causes, I think you're gonna have better results with Honey Halo than if your skin is strictly dry and dehydrated. So if your skin is that, you may wanna look into this First Aid Beauty Collagen Firming Cream. Yeah, I actually think, again, while I completely disagree with the rating on this, because for me it's 5 stars, I think overall it's helpful. I do think it is one of the biggest reasons I don't like to title my videos an honest review at this point is because I think a lot of people are being honest. I think there are some people that aren't, but I think a lot of people are really trying to just give good advice. We all just have different preferences. I just said I believe most people probably are trying to give honest reviews, and then I thought about Influencer. And influencers earned a bad reputation, and it's really sad because Influencer actually, if you sign up for Influencer, part of the agreement is that you will leave honest reviews, but it's amazing that there's some psychological effect going on with Influencer where people deeply believe that when they get a free product from Influencer, they have to go and give a 5-star review so they'll get more free products. That's not how it works. I've left plenty of 2, 3-star reviews on Influencer products. We are absolutely going to have the best luck going into the new skincare section because all these companies send out their products when they release, so that on release day there's 200 5-star reviews. Let's check out what we have in here. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Uli Henriksen came out with a new eye cream. What's this? Dr. Jart Premium BB Tinted Moisturizer with Niacinamide and SPF 40. That sounds interesting. Let's check this one out. Oh my god, what did I think was going to happen? I just said 5-star reviews, all 5-star reviews. Why am I surprised that there are 0 1-star reviews and 0 2-star reviews? Come on, Alice, what did you expect? We have some 3-star reviews, though. Let's see what we have in here. I got this product to test out from Influencer. Look at that. Look how good I am. I knew exactly where to find these reviews. And I was disappointed because in 2022, it's weird that darker shades are still not a common thing. I got the darkest shade and it was so ashy on me. Texture-wise, it was light and I didn't feel like I had something on my face, but I obviously couldn't try it as I wanted to. If you're a dark-skinned person looking for a BB cream, I'd tell you not to do it. For everyone else, I'm sure it'll be what you need. I think about this a lot. I actually do think about this a lot. Pretty much every time I'm shopping on a K-beauty retailer and I look at the foundation range and I go, there's like 4 shades of light. I don't think it would necessarily be my place to point out a problem with that strictly with the brands that are selling in Korea, because I've really tried to get the population statistics on Korea. I've tried, but I think that it is a much less diverse country. Where it specifically gets tricky is with brands like Dr. Jart that have become so successful they are now carried on the Sephora website. I am going to say at that point, I really do think you should expand your shade range. I wouldn't say that if it was just on YesStyle, but I really do think, when you're this popular, when you are this well established of a brand, I think you should send the message that everyone can use your products. And I think this is such a thoughtful review. I think that it's really amazing that this person, couldn't use this product. They couldn't. It doesn't match their skin tone. And I just talked about how you can't review products when they don't match you. But they tried and they did a really nice and thoughtful review. I respect it. That is very well done and that's a very good point. They should expand their shade range. What next, y'all? What next? Suasu. Oh, the overnight vitalizing mask. Let's see. Oh, let's see this one. Okay, so there's only one 1-star review. Not worth it, so overpriced, and not as moisturizing as I thought. I have dry skin, so this winter I wanted to splurge on a nice overnight mask. After trying this, I quickly realized my $15 Weleda cream is much more effective and cheaper. Honestly, it's a good point, though. I think that we really have this idea that you have to spend more money to get better results. I think you absolutely can find a true favorite in affordable drugstore product, so much so that you might actually prefer a $15 moisturizer. Let's check out the 2-star reviews here. Not as hydrating as it claims. I'm honestly surprised this has such good ratings. I ended up returning. I wanted to love this product and even tried it for 2 weeks every night. Appreciate that. They did the thorough testing period. It did nothing for my skin. I have super dry skin and still trying to find a holy grail. Not sure if people receive this for free, but it really, I wish I did, but it really isn't worth the money. I have it 2 stars because it does feel nice on the skin, however, it doesn't do anything. Can I admit my bias? Can I just admit it? I actually think it's really healthy for us to admit our own biases. So I'm so offended by them saying this doesn't do anything because this does so much for my skin. When I use this at night as my second moisturizer, basically, see my adapalene review for routine for how I use this. So it gives my skin this amazing glow. It plumps my skin. I love the smell. It never bothers my skin. It just smells so unique and enjoyable. So I'm reading this going, how can you say it doesn't do anything when it does so much for me? This is the reason why people hit that dislike button on reviews. They get offended, you know, they disagree. I'm not going to. I respect your opinion. But, you know, this is why people have disliked my own videos. It truly is. In fact, no. A little more on this really quickly. So, have you ever noticed that if you watch really small YouTube channels, really small channels, you are gonna find people saying things like, this product sucks. And then when you go over and watch larger channels, nobody says that. Nobody says a product sucks. They instead say, well, you know, it wasn't for me. I'm sure it's for somebody. Can I tell you why that happens? Because it's happened to me. It's genuinely not what a lot of people think. A lot of people are like, oh, they're just sucking up. They're just sucking up to brands. No, it's that we've read so many comments from people who have said, how dare you have said that my favorite product sucks. And after enough times of that situation, you are forced to evaluate your words, you're forced to evaluate your perspective, and you find yourself going, you know, maybe I think it sucks, but I don't think these people in my comment section that are so mad at me, I don't think they're lying. Okay, let me get back to this review. We've had enough of an introspective moment here. So I will say, this person is saying, not as hydrating as it claims. Yes, I'm not sure this product claims to be hydrating. I think it's a sleeping pack, so it's actually intended to be used on top of another moisturizer. You may be able to use it on its own, but I prefer it on top of other moisturizers. It looks like they are looking for hydration, and I would not say this is a hydrating product. Again, referencing my top 5 hydrating products, which were all toners and essences, because if you are trying to hydrate, to deliver water into your skin, the best product to do that is not a product that sits on the surface of your skin. So yeah, I wish that, you know, I respect that they tried it for 2 weeks, but I wish I could put it back in their hands and say, okay, but try it this way. Use a hydrating toner, use a moisturizer, use this last. I feel like it would really be a different experience for this person if they tried that. All right, y'all, let's call it quits here. I hope this was a fun video. I really hope that I didn't come off as being mean to any of these reviewers. Honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised by how good some of these 1-star reviews were, especially the longer ones. I mean, person with the Honey Halo review, that was a great review, even though I totally disagree. Regardless, it's all in good fun. I hope you all enjoyed watching this. If you wrote one of these reviews, I hope you aren't mad at me. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Let me know if any of you have ever been reading reviews and just found yourself feeling really flustered and really in disagreement with the reviews that you are reading. Let me know. If you all enjoyed today's video, which is quite different for this channel, please do me a favor and make sure you hit the like button. If you want to watch more from this channel, make sure you subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you all next time.